Hello everyone, this is Payal Vaja. Welcome to Pharma Desert. In this video, we will discuss about quality management system and total quality management part 2. So let's get started. These are the list of contents we will discuss in this video. First one, elements of total quality management system. Next one is management of total quality management system. And last one is advantages of total quality management system. We will discuss one by one. First one, the 8 elements of total quality management system. So total quality management system have 8 elements. To be successful implementing TQM, that means Total Quality Management System, an organization must concentrate on 8 key elements. So for successful implementation of Total Quality Management System, organization concentrate or focuses on 8 elements. Which type of 8 elements? First one is ethics, integrity, trust, training, teamwork, leadership, recognition, and last one is communication. So first element is, that is the schematic diagram of 8 elements: communication, recognition, training, teamwork, leadership, integrity, and ethics. In key elements, total quality management has been coined to describe a philosophy that makes a quality the driving force behind leadership, design, planning, and improvement initiatives. So, why total quality management system? It should be designed because total quality management system that describe a philosophy, and this type of philosophy that makes the quality driving force behind leadership, design, planning, as well as improvement initiative. So TQM, which describe the philosophy, and this philosophy that makes the quality. So how it is possible? Quality that is make behind leadership, design, planning, and improvement initiative. For this total quality management system, which requires the help of those 8 key elements. So for quality management, 8 elements are necessary. These elements can be divided into 4 groups according to their functions. So 8 elements, which is divided into 4 groups according to its functions. The groups are, first group is foundation group. In foundation, mainly 3 elements: ethics, integrity, and trust. Next one is building bricks. In building bricks, training, teamwork, and leadership, 3 elements. In binding mortar, 1 element is communication. Last one is for roof, element is recognition. So first one is in foundation. TQM is built on a foundation of ethics, integrity, and trust. So total quality management system, which is built on foundation of ethics, integrity, as well as trust. It fosters openness, fairness, and sincerity, and allows improvement by everyone. So TQM that fosters openness, fairness, and sincerity, and which allows involvement by everyone and each and every person that is involved in TQM system. This is the key to unlocking the ultimate potential of TQM. So foundation, that is the key. And what was the role of foundation? Which unlocked the ultimate potential of TQM. These 3 elements move together. However, each element offers something different to the TQM concept. So these 3 elements which is move together, in each elements which offers something different to TQM concept. In foundation, first element is ethics. Ethics is the discipline concerned with good and bad in any situation. So what is ethics? Ethics, it is the discipline that is combined with good and bad in any situations. It is a two-faceted subject which is represented by organizational and individual ethics. So ethics, it is a two-faced subject and which is represented by organization as well as individual ethics. While organizational ethics, which establish a business code of ethics and that outlines guidelines that all employees are to adhere to in the performance of their work, while individual ethics, which include personal rights or wrong. So, what is the difference between organizational ethics and individual ethics? Organizational ethics, which establish a business code of ethics and they outline the guidelines for all the employees that are adhere to in the performance of their work, while individual ethics, which include personal rights or personal wrongs. So that is regarding ethics. Next one is integrity. Integrity implies honestly, morals, values, fairness, and adherence to the facts and sincerity. So, what is integrity? Integrity, that is implies honestly as well as morals, values, fairness, and adherence to the facts as well as sincerity. The characteristic is what customers accept and deserve to receive. So what was the characteristic of integrity? Integrity characteristic is what customers is accept and deserve to receive for internal purpose and or external purpose. People see the opposite of integrity as duplicity. So what is the opposite of integrity? That is the duplicity. And TQM will not work in the atmosphere of duplicity. TQM only work in atmosphere of integrity, but they can't work in atmosphere of duplicity. Third one, foundation is three element. Third one is trust. Trust is a byproduct of integrity and ethical conduct. And without trust, framework of TQM can't be built. So what is trust? Trust, trust that is the byproduct of integrity as well as that is the byproduct of ethical conduct. And without trust, framework of TQM which can't be built. Trust fosters full participation of all the members and it allows empowerment that encourages pride ownership and it encourages commitment. So trust, that is the byproduct of integrity as well as ethics, and without trust framework of TQM which can't be built up or can't design. So trust that fosters full participation of all the members and it allows empowerment that encourages pride ownership and it encourages commitment. So trust that allows the empowerment and empowerment that encourage pride ownership as well as they also encourage commitment. It allows decision making at appropriate levels in the organization, fosters individual risk taking for continuous improvement, and help to ensure that measurement focuses on improvement of process and are not used to content people. So trust that allows decision making at appropriate levels in organization and fosters individual risk taking for continuous improvement as well as they are also useful to ensure that measurement which focuses on improvement of process that are not used to content people. Trust is essential to ensure customer satisfaction. So, trust builds the cooperative environment essential for TQM. So, trust that is essential which ensure customer satisfaction. So, trust builds the cooperative environment which is required for TQM. The second one is BRICS. Basing on the strong foundation of trust, ethics, and integrity, BRICS are placed to the reach the roof of recognition. It includes basis on strong foundation of trust, ethics as well as integrity, bricks that are placed to the reach the roof of recognition. So bricks which includes training, training that is very important for employees to be highly productive. Supervisors are slowly responsible for implementing TQM within their departments and teaching their employees the philosophies of TQM. So, in training, that is a very important part for employees to be highly productive, and supervisors that are responsible for implementing TQM within their departments and teaching their employees the philosophies of TQM. So, supervisor that are responsible for implementing TQM within various departments and supervisors teaching their employees and give the philosophies of TQM. During the creation and formation of TQM, employees are trained so that they can become effective employees for the company. So during the creation and formation of total quality management system, employees are trained well because they can become an effective employee for the company. So training is necessary. Next one is teamwork. To be a successful in a business, teamwork is also key elements of TQM. So why teamwork that is required for successful to become a successful in business, teamwork that is a key elements of total quality management system. With the use of teams, the business will receive the quicker and better solution to the problems, and team also provide more permanent improvements in process and operations. So, with the use of team, business will receive the quick and better solution for any better solution of any problems, and teams also provide more permanent improvement in process as well as more permanent improvement in operations. In teams, people feel more comfortable bringing up problems and that may occur and can get help from other workers to find a solution and put into place. So for teamwork, in team, people they feel more comfortable bringing up problems and that may occur and can get help from other workers to find a solution and put into place. So, what was the role of teamwork? Teamwork by performing team and by performing teamwork that is required for successful in business as well as with the use of team. Business that will receive quicker response as well as they give the better solution of any problems. Team also provide more permanent improvement in the process as well as any operations. So in the team, people feel people feel more comfortable. One person bringing up problem and second one gives the solution and put into the place. So that is very useful for successful business. There are mainly three types of teams that TQM organization adopt. So total quality management system that this organization which adopt three types of teams. First one is quality improvement teams or excellence team, that are also called as QITS. So for quality improvement team, according to their name, these team that are involved in quality improvement, these are temporary teams with the purpose of dealing with specific problems that often reoccur. And these teams are set up for a period of 3 to 12 months. So quality improvement team, these are the temporary team. And what was the purpose of quality improvement team? Purpose is which is dealing with specific problems that is oftenly occur. And if any problems are occur frequently, so these team are useful to solve the problems. And these team are set up for the period of about 3 months to 12 months, so around 1 year. Second one is problem solving team. These are the temporary team to solve the certain problems and also to identify and overcome the causes of problems. And these generally last from 1 week to 3 months. So in problem solving team that are also called as PST, and that is the also temporary team, and according to their name, these team that are useful to solve the certain problems that are also used to identify and overcome the reason of the problems. And this team is maintained for 1 week to 3 months. Last one is natural work team. In natural work team, that are also called as NWTS. These teams consist of small group of skilled workers who share tasks and responsibilities. So, natural work team that are consist of small group of skilled workers and they share task as well as responsibility. These teams use concepts such as employee involvement teams, self-managing teams, and quality circles. So these teams generally work for 1 to 2 hours a week. So last one, natural work team that use the concept like employee involvement teams, self-managing teams, and quality circles. So this team generally work for 1 to 2 hours in a week. Next one is leadership. It is possibly the most important elements in total quality management system. It appears everywhere in the organization. So leadership, that is the most important elements in total quality management system. Without leader, any task is not completed. So it appears everywhere in organization. Leadership in TQM, which requires the manager to provide an inspiring vision and make the strategic directions that are understood by all and to instill values that guide subordinates. So leadership in total quality management system, which requires the manager and which provide inspiring vision and which make strategic directions that are understood by all and to instill values that guide subordinates. So for total quality management system to be successful in business, supervisor must be committed in leading his employees. So for TQM to be successful in business, so for successful business, supervisor they lead his employees and they act as the supervisor act as a leader. A supervisor must understand TQM and which believes in it and then demonstrate their belief and commitment through their daily practice of TQM. So supervisor they must understand total quality management system in which believes in it and then which demonstrate their belief and commitment through their daily practice of TQM. Next one is binding mortar. Third one is binding mortar. And key element of binding mortar is communication. It binds everything together. So by performing or by communication with each other, they binds everything together. And starting from foundation to roof of the TQM house, everything is bound by strong mortar of communication. So starting from foundation of roof of TQM house, everything that is bound by strong mortar of communications, and it acts as a vital link between all elements of TQM. So communication that is act as a vital link between the all element of TQM. So communication that is required if all the elements is performed but communication is not occur. So any elements are not work properly. So communication that is important link between the all the elements. Communication means a person means a common understanding of ideas between the sender and the receiver. So communication that is the common understanding of idea between sender and receiver. So success of TQM demands communication with and among all the organization members, suppliers and customers. So, success of total quality management system demands communication with and among all the organization member, supplier and customer. There are different way for communication. First communication way is downward communication. In downward communication, this is dominant form of communication in an organization, and presentation and discussions basically do it. So communication of different way of communication in one way is downward communication, that is the dominant form of communication in organization, and presentation and discussion that is basically do it for downward communication, and by this the supervisor that are able to make the employees clear about TQM. So by these supervisors they are able to make employees clear about total quality management. Next one is upward communication. By this, lower level of employees that are able to provide suggestions to upper management of effect of TQM, and as the employee which provide insight and constructive criticism, supervisors must listen effectively to correct the situation that comes about through the use of TQM. So, in upward communication, by this lower level of employees that are able to provide suggestions to upper management of affect CTQM, and as the employees which provide insight and constructive criticism, supervisor which must listen effectively to correct the situation that comes about through the use of TQM, as well as this forms a level of trust between supervisor as well as employees. This is also similar to empowering communication, where supervisors keep open ears and listen to others. So this is also similar to empowering communication, where supervisor keeps open ear and listen to others. Sideway communication. In sideways communication, this type of communication that is important because it breaks down barrier between departments, and it also allows dealing with customers and suppliers in a more professional manner. So in sideway communication that is the important because which breaks down barrier between departments, and they also allows dealing with customers and suppliers in a more professional manner. Last one is roof. In roof, elements is recognition is the last and final element in entire system, and it should be provided for both suggestions and achievement for team as well as individual. So recognition, that is helpful. How it is helpful? Recognition, that is the last as well as final elements in the entire total quality management system. And recognition, it should be provided for both suggestions as well as achievements for team as well as individuals. And employees strives to receive recognition for themselves and their teams. So employees strive to receive the recognition for themselves as well as their teams. Detecting and recognizing contributors is the most important job of the supervisor. So, detecting and recognizing contributors is the most important job of any supervisor. And as a people that are recognized, there can be huge changes in a self-esteem, productivity, quality, and the amount of effort exerted to the task at hand. So, as the people that are recognized, there can be a huge change in the self-esteem, productivity, quality, as well as the amount of effort which is exerted to the task at one hand. And recognition comes in its best form when it is immediately following an action that an employee has performed. So recognition, which is come in its best form when it is immediately following action and that an employee has performed. So recognition comes in different ways, place, times, like ways is it can be by the way of personal letter from top management, also by award, banquet, plaques and trophies. So recognition that can be by the way of personal letter from the top management, and that is also by award, banquet, plaques and trophies. Second one is places. Good performer can be recognized in front of department, on performance boards and also in front of top management. Last one is time. Recognition can given at any time like in staff meeting, annual award banquet, etc. Next one is managing total quality. In managing total quality, for management of total quality, major ingredients in TQM that are discussed below. So, first ingredients in first one is strategic commitment. The start point for TQM, that is the strategic commitment by the management. And firstly, the organizational culture must change to recognize that quality is not just an ideal but is instead a objective goal that must be pursued. So, strategic commitment, that is the start point for TQM, and that is the strategic commitment by the management. So, firstly, organizational culture which must change to recognize that quality is not just an ideal but is instead an objective goal that must be pursued. Secondly, a decision to pursue the goal of quality which carries with it some real cost for expenditure, such as new equipment and facilities. So secondly, decision to pursue the goal of quality careers with its some real cost for expenditure like new equipment as well as facilities. Thus, without a commitment from the top management, quality improvement will prove to be just a slogan or a gimmick. So, without commitment with top management, quality improvement will prove to be just a slogan. Next one is employee involvement. Employee involvement, that is another critical ingredient for total quality management system. Virtually all successful quality enhancement programs involve making the person responsible for doing the job, which is responsible for making sure it is done right, and by definition, then employee involvement is critical component in improving quality. So employees involvement, that is another critical ingredients in TQM. So virtually all the successful quality enhancement programs which involve making the person which is responsible for doing the job, that is responsible for making sure it is done right, and by definition then employee involvement is critical component in improving quality. Third ingredient is materials. Another important part of TQM, that is the improving the quality of material that organizations use. So material quality is improved for maintaining TQM. Technology. New form of technology are also useful in TQM programs. Investing in higher grade machine capable of doing jobs more precisely and reliably often improves quality. So, new form of technology that are also useful for TQM. Investing in higher grade machine which are capable of doing the great jobs more precisely and reliably, which often improves quality. Next one is methods. Improved methods which can improve the product and service quality, and methods that are operating system used by the organization during the actual transformation process. So in methods which improved method, they also improve the product as well as service quality, and methods that are operating system that are used by organization during the actual transformation process. TQM tools. Various tools is present. First one is organization. In organization, which is focused on customer, process centered, strategic and systemic approach, communication, employee involvement, integrated systems, decision making based on facts, and last one is continuous improvement. Advantages of TQM. Advantages of TQM. First one is improves reputation. So fault and problems that are spotted and sorted quicker. So advantage of TQM, that is which improve the reputation. How it is improved? Fault and problem are spotted and sorted quickly by using TQM. Next one is higher employee morale. So workers that are motivated by extra responsibility, teamwork and involvement in decision of TQM. So high employee morale. In high employee morale, workers which is motivated by extra responsibility, teamwork and involvement in decision of TQM. Last one is lower cost. In lower cost, decrease waste as fewer defective products and no need for separation. If any query or doubts related to topic, please write your questions in comment box. Thank you.